named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the seat. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle low, cause it's a cold game.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. Not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You got a really strong, but it's not enough. So you did it to myself, but it's not enough. I don't know. Somebody got to do it. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on EA Sports. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's our first carry for their running back. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Williams in motion. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
19, Tiger. Trap 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Huskies are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He's to the 10, and he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown triplet. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Huskies will take a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 11. 11 yards on the connection there. That's enough for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Lone back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Right back to him on first down. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. D. Winters there to bring him down. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's in. Touchdown, Armadillos. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. At their own 26-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good cover. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Crosby on the tackle. Tackle made back at the
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It is 3rd and long.
180! Regular! Real. Hey, alert! What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Little test the wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Set! 60 by 6.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's got his tight end down the field. That's the Njoku. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for a Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Point it right.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Huskies. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will score! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Melbourne. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This time I'm taking what's mine. Like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Brooklyn. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down downtown at their own 26-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. That's right side and into the hands of Tislam. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down for Bruno.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 57-yard attempt.
A 57-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Armadillos will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. He's in field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Second down throw from Mayfield. And this is too far out in front. That was incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll throw now 3rd and 4 ever. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. He's still on his feet. How about this? He's to the 10. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
180! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hey, alert 33! Real. What's up?
Baker to throw. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown Huskies. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Huskies add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It moves to second and 10.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Taken in, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hey, alert! 180! What's that?
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Good. 180! Run. Kings! Stop!
Throwing is Mayfield. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First and 10
at the 38-yard line.
Done!
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. The yard gain brings up second and 9.
40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
180! Done!
Here's Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Max Crosby. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
180! Hey, alert 33! Rail. Watch.
Now Mayfield. Downfield for Njoku. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. You're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man wide open. The tight end complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good. A pickup there of 28 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Armadillos.
Now, faking the give. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Wallace right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Great job by that linebacker tying timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
At the 8-yard line.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he will score! Game on! Isaac to Slaw! Touchdown Armadillo! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up the 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. And that will be a first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Made at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
180!
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was brought down on the 8-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. We get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
He'll look to throw. Moving to, and that time the pressure's too much. He'll go down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
To Slaw, the man in motion. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick hitting slant there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. They'll go up now for second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing inside, and it's taken in by Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Final minutes, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here we go. One final play. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Ready up.
And here we go. 4th and inches.
Go. 72 move. 18 rep. 18 rep. 70 range. 70 range.
And that's going to be intercepted. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.